welcome to my review recap of Married at First Sight, season 16, episode 18. My name's Deborah. I'm going to be doing individual recaps, and at the end of this video, you can catch the links to all the different videos above my head and click on the individual links for each individual couple. And now we're moving on to Nicole and Chris. And I know I missed doing a video last week on Nicole, because to be honest with y'all, I was irritated with her. I didn't even really want to talk about her. I really didn't. But y'all kept dropping down in my comments talking about what happened in the Nicole and Chris video. So you're going to get one this week. You're going to get one this week. And is it because I'm not irritated? No, actually, I'm more irritated. Nicole is fast becoming one of my least liked people on this show. Go figure. Nicole is now becoming one of my least liked people on the show. She's so irritating me, y'all. And let me tell you, this little bachelorette party, not even bachelorette, last hurrah party, whatever it was, where they was doing electric slide, when them guys came up and she's getting in the middle of the circle and twirling around and talking about some of us may be married, well, we may not be married in the future and all this other kind of stuff. She irritated me. She just irritated me. She's always sticking her nose and everything else about herself in the middle of stuff, and it's irritating. Somebody needs to tell Nicole off. If y'all think back now to when Nicole told us the stories of how she was in relationships and how she was treated poorly and what people said and did to her that hurt her feelings or treated her badly, I know y'all know that. I know now you all know why some of those people did it. I know you do, because I do. I absolutely see how a person can go off on Nicole and tell her off and tell her nasty things because she's just that irritating. She makes you get outside of yourself. She makes you want to say things that ordinarily you wouldn't say to a person, even though you know it's very mean. You still say it to her because that's just who she is. Let me tell you, I'm even getting sick of her bullying Chris about where they're going to live. I actually agree with Chris. I say, you know what? It's not as if an hour after decision day, we got to be out the apartment. I'm sure they got a day to get out that apartment, some kind of period of time. But I'm with Chris. I don't need to be running around looking for apartments. What for? We ain't signing no lease. We are not signing a lease before decision day. I'm like Chris. What is the point of running around and looking at apartments or houses or whatever else if I'm not signing a lease before decision day? We might as well wait till after decision day. And if you can't do that, if you can't bounce back and forth between a couple of houses for a week or a month before we find an apartment, that's your problem. She's over here trying to manipulate Chris to do things on her terms. She likes everything done on her terms. She likes to be the leader. She likes to control everything. She likes to be the center of attention. And then she sits over here and starts talking about, well, I don't want him doing things just to please me. No, that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. She gives these long speeches about how she doesn't want him to do things just to please her. But that's exactly what she's asking for. She's asking him to do things that he said he's not comfortable with. So if she's asking him to do that when he's not comfortable with it, she's asking him to do it just to please her. And just what those guys said to her, oh, your husband is a beta male. I was cracking up over that. And they was cracking up over her. And she didn't want to admit it. She didn't want to admit it. Because really, to be honest with you, the dig was more at her than it was at Chris. When they were calling him a beta male and saying, oh, you are alpha male, they were actually saying more about her than they were about him. Because she was the one standing right in front of him. They ain't even met him yet. All they knew was anybody who's dealing with you, anybody who is even dealing with you, what he said was they got to be a beta. That's what they're trying to say. Basically, what they're saying is, who the hell would be married to you because you are out of control? Nicole is over here acting like she got a choice to say no to Chris. She ain't got no choice. She ain't got no choice because there ain't no way she's going back to the streets to find her a new man, because who the hell is going to put up with this? She ain't even got a choice. We already know what your decision is going to be, Nicole, on decision day. It's going to be a yes, and another yes, because you ain't got no options. I bet you I can find more women who would deal with Chris than I can find men who would deal with Nicole. Absolutely. I can find more women who would deal with Chris than I can find men who gonna deal with Nicole. She ain't even got no options. She out here talking about bluffing, talking about if I don't have no apartment or if we don't have no plans by decision day, then I'm not gonna say yes. Girl, please. You gonna say yes. You gonna say yes, yes, and another yes. Then men were clowning her, talking about we know who wears the pants in your household. We know who wears the plans. I'm telling you, I'm so irritated by her, you guys. I cannot believe she was sitting in that circle of men, twirling around, giving long speeches as if she's the center of attraction. Girl, move. Move. And then she just makes up trouble where there's no trouble. Oh, well, I don't want to get so comfortable with each other, that we just fall into friendship. What are you talking about, Nicole? Well, it's not that there's happening anything now, but I just want to talk about it. What for? What for? Why do you want to talk about something that's not happening? Because she likes to control conversations, dictate when you talk about things, dictate when you don't want to talk about things. She wants to control the present, the future, the past, everything. She wants to control every aspect of her life and everybody else's life. Oh, I'm sick of Nicole. Oh, I'm sick of Nicole. I can't believe I got here because, I really liked Nicole in the beginning. I really did like her. But you know what? Not no more. Not no more. Not at all. Anyway, I know Chris is going to say yes. I know she's going to say yes. I know they're going to stay married. I already know what's going to happen. But I'm telling you, she has really fallen down the ranks for me from being one of the ones I like the most to now being one of the ones I like the least. I think really, be honest with y'all, I know y'all going to be shocked to hear this. I know you guys might be shocked to hear this. But she is in the running for last place along with Aries. At least Aries is trying to make a comeback. Gina at the bottom too. Gina is at the bottom too. Gina, watch my video next. I'm gonna do a video on Gina and Clint too because she's at the bottom of my list as well. But let me tell you, the fall from grace Nicole has done in my eyes has been mighty and deep. Mighty and deep. It has been a long road down to the bottom because that's where she is with me, on the bottom. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Please be sure to watch my other videos. Click on these links. Talk to you later. Bye.